Good morning, everybody. Today is Friday, October 3rd. Sorry I didn't post yesterday, but I really didn't have much to say other than I was I'm not sore today. I mean a little bit sore, but not like I was yesterday. And here I was able to take off the top bandage today. And this one where the port is, I believe I have 3 more days to remove it. So I can't get it wet at all. So they did give me something that I can cover it for showering. But in all honesty, I've been doing the bidet. If you know, you know. Thankfully, I have a bidet in my bathroom. And just sponge bathing. Just to be safe, I'm older and I just don't want to make any mistakes. So, but the top little incision looks okay. It still has this, I think it's like a glue Band-Aid on there, and it'll eventually, come off. And anyway, I wanted to show everybody. I was trying to figure out what I was going to wear today, but I was looking through my jewelry and I found this platinum butterfly that my mother gave me. It's a brooch, a pin. In Spanish we call it prendedor. My mom doesn't wear jewelry, but she loves brooches and pins. And bless her heart, she's how old is she? My dad's 91, 90, 89, 88. She's going to be 88 in December. But every time I go back to see her in Arizona, she always goes and gives me one of her brooches. She goes, mira, te voy a regalar esto porque ya sabes, ya estoy regalando mis cositas. Even though she's well. I mean, she's really good here. She remembers a lot, and she's other than she does walk with a cane, but she's this tiny little petite, beautiful woman. I love my mommy so much. But so I thought, oh, I'm gonna put this brooch on. I think it'll look good on this shirt. So I think she bought it back in the late 1950s or early 60s. And see, I have her close to my heart, and she loves butterflies too. So I have that on, and I just love my parents so much. And speaking of them, that was probably one of the hardest things too when I got diagnosed, is like, how am I going to tell my parents? Because they're elderly, and even though they still live on their own, dad, believe it or not, still even drives at 91 just around town, like to doctor appointments and grocery store, things like that. Because I know, I'm the youngest. I'm the baby in the family. Not that it would matter. I mean, but I'm a parent, and I know that if one of my sons came to me and said, hey, listen, I was diagnosed with this, no matter how old they are, because my boys are adults now, it would hurt a lot. And I just didn't want to share this with them. But then I just said, they're so dedicated to their beliefs, and I know that I can use their prayers. So I did share with them, and we FaceTime all the time. I FaceTime with my dad all the time, and I talk to them, and we laugh and talk about what they did that day or whatever. And I know that they're praying for me, but I know that they're sad. Who wouldn't be? But let's move on. Today I did. Oh, well, yesterday, the hospital that actually put my port in on Wednesday, they called me just to see how I was doing. I'm sure, they do that with all their patients. Like, how are you feeling? So I just said, oh, I'm just a little sore. They said, oh, that's normal. But I mean, there's no drainage, nothing on anything, and everything's fine. But this morning I thought about something, and I said, oh, I remember when I had the procedure, them giving me an antibiotic. And, every time you go in to have anything done, they always say, are you allergic to anything? Do you have any allergies? Any known allergies? And I've always said no, 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 because I never have. But ironically, that day, I think I said it even though I was loopy that day when I posted on Wednesday after I got back. I remember telling everyone that the antibiotic that was given to me before the procedure, I broke out in some rash, like blotches everywhere, and the nurse noticed, and so they ended up giving me Benadryl. Nothing happened, thankfully. The Benadryl obviously kicked in. But I thought this morning, maybe I should call them and document, like write down the name of the antibiotic that was given to me. So for future reference, I'm going to be going to get treatments, I'm sure, very often. And so it's just good to have that information. So I called them today and they did give me the information. And so that was good. And just one thing and I made sure that I put it in my notes on my phone so that in case they do have to give me that for whatever reason, that antibiotic, I could let them know, hey, I need Benadryl, or if you can give me something else. I mean, I don't know, but it's always good just to keep things like that documented. Because, who knows? Maybe I had this antibiotic before and I never had this reaction. And, sometimes your body changes, or I have no clue. But I wrote it down. I have it documented. Nonetheless, I drank some matcha about 8 o'clock last night. Shouldn't have done that because it took me a long time to fall asleep last night. So I didn't really get a lot of good sleep. I just know now if I'm going to have matcha, I should have it earlier in the day because, it does have caffeine. And but it's as I told you, it's Friday and I'm happy. I'm going to try to get my house organized since my sister and niece are coming tomorrow to stay with me. My niece is only here for 24 hours. She just happened to be out west. When I say west, even though we're south, she lives overseas. So I always say, since she's over here on a business trip, she's going to stop by, like a little doctor visit, what we call visita del doctor, for a day. And then she's going to go back to her home country. And my sister will stay for a few more days and then go visit her son in New York. So I'm just so happy because I'm very close to both my sisters. But hey, I'm running out of time. And but I have appointments with the oncologist on Monday. I'm feeling good today. I'm hoping to see if maybe I can go to H Mart today because I've heard a lot of great things. Hopefully there won't be a line. I want to go. I want to do a few things before I actually start the therapy. And I should know more Monday, so I'll keep you guys. And I'll probably post this weekend. And my nephew and his wife and family are not coming. They didn't come. They already had this trip planned. They live in Alabama, but we always meet like for lunch or dinner or something. So I'll be seeing them, I think Sunday morning. And but know that today I'm happy, and I just want to let you guys know that I have my ups and downs. Oh, I'm running out of time. But today is an up day. Let's see what tomorrow brings. But I just have to put all my faith on the good Lord. Okay? Because he's also my medicine as well. But y'all have a great day. Love you all. Saludos a todos. And I'll see you next time.